This is how it happened. This is how Merc's mashups die.
Anyway. Hold on, where's the...
I actually think maybe I'm the person in the room.
I'm on the wrong side of the bridge. No, wait, I'm not. Never mind, that was the correct side of the bridge.
But you're not going to make a hard left. Yeah, there you go.
God. Oh, God, I tried.
The person... Oh, jeez. Maybe I'm the person in the room that this is funniest to. Maybe it only works if you're the one reading it.
I mean,
well, it doesn't matter now.
I mean, it's good.
Happy bad day, Birthman.
It's great that we don't have any new material while I'm flying around doing the most boring part of the game, just looking for these fucking watchtowers or whatever.
I think it's actually perfectly thematically consistent because right now, this is exactly the type of thing I was describing earlier. The game is at maximum tension. It's at maximum excitement. I want to see what happens. And
so
now we have to go do all the side stuff.
So this is the effect. This is the effect we want. Is what you're saying?
The game is giving us the filler, so we're giving the Let's Play our filler. I mean, like, the game's padding for time, so are we. We'll just fill the space any way we can. Happy Bat Day, Birthman.
It's kind of tough to read this map. I'll be 100 with you. It's pretty tough to read this map that I'm looking at to find this fucking thing. The worst part is like when you have like the complete map, right? But you're only looking for one. Oh, hi. Hi, I'm glad that you guys showed up. I wasn't even looking for an informant, but I'll take one. Sure.
I'll take one. I'll always take an informant.
Let's talk about Riddler. I ain't never talking to you.
Yeah, whatever. Can I skip this?
Try again. Okay.
Never mind. I guess I can't skip it. I seem to remember you being able to skip those in at least in Arkham City, I think. There's this. Can I go up this? I believe I can go up this. Nope, that's not even a real thing. Damn it. Having nothing but good times over here. Okay, so I don't think it's at 0.6.
Bro, we are having nothing but good times over here. Listen to this. I fucking scrolled down on this website that has the Batman AI script tweet thing. Because I went to a website, I didn't find the tweet again. Just found somewhere it was posted and talked about. So I scrolled down to the comments, and the fucking first comment is by Dhiraj Gupta. And it says, can you please stop with 1,000 hours of movie AI, this and that? First, even if you combine all the movies, there isn't 1,000 hours worth of Batman. Second of all, it's not some technological feat, it's stupidity. There's so many things wrong with it. But just to summarize, only people who have no clue what machine learning is think this is cool. AI doesn't work like this. You know, he's like saying the quiet part. Of course, the guy actually just wrote that script using like the idea that a stupid machine wrote it haphazardly as a vehicle for comedy. Psst. You know, that's the quiet part underneath the table. Fucking the machine learning thing is like, it wouldn't be that funny. You know, it wouldn't have that great of pacing and humor. So anyway, the point is, this guy's saying the quiet part out loud. He's saying, this is only funny to stupid people who have no idea what machine learning is. This is by Dhiraj Gupta. August 26, 2019 at 3:04 in the morning. A year later, September 14th, 2020 at 4:19 in the morning, Sebastian comes in and he says, you're pretty intolerant for a Gupta. Like, what does that even mean?
Chandra Gupta,
I just think that's...
the Buddha. Or whatever.
Oh, okay.
No, the Buddha was Siddhartha Gautama or something.
Gautama?
But there was a guy called Chandra Gupta.
Okay. Makes sense to me. I'm glad I brought it up then, because you now made it into a thing that makes sense. But I just thought it was like, you know,
Oh, I got.
it's like, hey,
I sure hope the.
you're
I sure hope the fucking.
you're a pretty
checkpoint
huge
is...
dick for a George. Normally Georges are nice. Like, I don't know.
There's what, like 1,000 of us at 1 a.m. This gig sure beats eating out of
Let's just read random shit on this website.
You bet it does. You know my body armor actually fits.
DeepMind's new AI outperforms doctors at spotting breast cancer.
I found it.
Here's China's first traffic robot police, and it's now on duty.
No way.
Meet the AI that could replace your baseball umpire.
Changed the way I looked at things. Thought I could make a difference. Life slapped you in the face. Hey, I was young. Now you're back here trying to take him down.
Hey, Chris, what's your
Funny how
email
things
address?
work out.
You want me to just dox myself on the thing?
No, then? Don't I have your email address?
I'm sure you must.
I'm pretty sure I've emailed you before. Well, actually, this isn't worth doing. I was going to do a joke where you start telling me your email, and I'm like, okay, cool. And you're like, why? And I'm like, oh, because I'm writing it into the part on this website that says join our newsletter today for free. And hitting subscribe now. Just to make sure you get the best AI machine learning news from tegrabyte.com. But since you've chosen not to dox yourself, there is no point.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were doing another bit.
Chris, I'm always doing a bit, my whole life. Even if I'm looking you dead in the eyes and I'm asking you something completely serious, there's
Zach,
always room to...
But Zach, you see, that doesn't help me. Because if you're always doing a bit, how am I supposed to know when you're doing a good bit and a bad bit? How am I supposed to know when I want to take part in the bit?
I don't think there's a line. I think a bit's a bit, and it's up to the other person to elevate it if it's elevatable.
So you're saying...
And if not, I guess just start doing a bit about how my bit's shitty and you want to do a better one.
So you're
there's always room.
So you're saying until I participate in the bit, it will always be a bad bit?
You keep attacking my forces, Batman.
No, I'm saying that you use your brain and your heart and decide whether or not you want to fucking come in and elevate the bit and make it into a genuinely good thing with two people, instead of sort of just like a bullshit pretending to be good, you know, like a guy who's like, I'm the greatest fucking joke teller in the world.
Oh, hey,
It's not true, but
hey,
it's
by
like
the way.
funny almost.
Oh, hey, by the way, I
Whatever.
think,
Go ahead.
oh, never mind. I still need to find the friggin' bombs.
Yes, Chris, that is the answer. If I'm out here by myself, I'm up on stage alone, I'm dying. I do need you to join the bit so it won't be shitty. I need to be doing this bit with somebody. That's how you do a bit.
Speaking of bombs, am I right?
Shut the fuck up. Let's go get those landmines.
I'm looking up because I gotta look up the map so I can fucking find it.
Man, can I look up the map?
Miyagani Island.
I'll be your navigator.
Miyagani Island.
God damn it.
Yeah, but then I gotta find like where I gotta mark it the point on my map. Miyagani Island, campaign for disarmament. And I hope that was the map that it auto completed. Yes, that'll work. Guides.gamepressure.com. Now, where is this map? Oh god, it's not even a map, it's a list. Never mind. Oh, there's the map. Okay, so there's... What? Their map has 4. There are 5 mines. I hope it's one of these 4.
Yeah, that was the trouble I was running into when I was It's the trouble I was running into when I was trying to find those Jonker trophies for you, or the Ribbler trophies, the Bibbler. It was always like
Is
Oh
this...
shit. Well, we have one to find.
Oh!
Which of the 15
Oh,
here is
never
it?
mind. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong island. This is the Bleak Island map. That makes more sense. Okay. So actually, which one am I closest to? I'm closest to number 2. So I will check 2 first.
3751945. Is this thing on? I was just mentally calculating.
Yes, we know, Riddler, your PP is very big.
That's just the sort of intellectual challenge I like to conquer. Well, you are.
Okay, we already did this one. Got it.
Hey, are we still in the part of the story where dandelions are falling from the sky?
No, actually, that ended a
Fuck.
while ago.
Yeah, before the rain, huh? That was a while ago. Well, can I say something about dandelions?
Sure.
That's the type of sure that you get from Chris when he has like zero faith that the thing you're about to say about dandelions is going to be worth it.
I'm sorry, I'm just focusing on this area. Because I don't know where the fucking...
But that's the type of sure I get from you when I ask, like, hey, can I do a non sequitur? Something doesn't make any sense, it doesn't follow? You're
Is
like,
this even the right place?
Sure.
No, it needs
I'll
to be...
allow it.
It needs to be lower.
Alright, listen to this. My favorite relationship is the one between humans and dandelions. In childhood, we instinctively blow on the little fuzzy seed carriers. We take on the role of the wind. We help the dandelions with a crucial part of their lives, and in return, we get a wish and a moment of happiness. This is how nature is meant to work. We are just as unaware of our goodness as the honeybees are, pollinating the flowers. And then the response. When I was a little girl, I've convinced most of the girls in my grade to fill up a Ziploc full of dandelion fluff at home and then bring it to school, to recess. I told them we were obligated to do this because dandelions are created by God, and it's our moral obligation to spread the seed. We went to a Catholic school, so this argument was infallible. At recess, we all stood like 3 feet apart from each other in the soccer field and dumped out our seed bags. It was fucking chaos, especially because the teachers had no idea it was happening until it was too late. Long story short, there were 1,000 more dandelions that year, and we had to bring home little memos on bright orange paper that children were not allowed to bring dandelion fluff to school in Ziploc bags, which my mom looked at when I brought it home and said, "Did someone actually do this?" Completely aware that it was her own daughter who started the riotous seed bombing.
Speaking of
It's a great little
moral
dandelion
obligations,
story.
speaking of moral obligations, I was looking up trolley problem memes, you know, as you do,
Right.
and there was like one that was like the Kantian or something trolley problem, and it's like if you do nothing, the trolley will run over 5 people. However, you can redirect the trolley onto a track where it will only hit you. Is it your moral obligation to pull the lever?
Why is it the Kantian one? What is Immanuel Kant about this? Is that he's forcing you to choose between yourself and 5 randos instead of 1 rando and 5 randos?
I think so. I don't even remember if it was like Kantian or it was I think it was like one of those philosophers whose name begins with K or whatever. Where the fuck
Well,
is this bomb?
I think
You know, the only thing that's missing
you know what I
is that
think,
freak from Metropolis flew in
Christopher Merkel Studios.
What do you think?
I think I would pull that lever and let the trolley kill me.
So
Because, like, think about where I am in my life. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the point is. I've kind of lost the plot. I'm just kind of going from place to place doing stuff. If I were to hit the lever on a trolley and save 5 people's lives, but that was the only thing I got to do, I died after that, that'd be kind of good.
Oh, there it is.
You know? That's
Wanna
like,
get down
hey,
there.
he did something. He did something important while he was around, you know? Like,
That's one nasty looking cloud.
and also, like, that saves me from having to think of something actually important to do.
My favorite variation of the trolley problem is like one I saw where it's like nobody is in danger. However, you can switch the trolley onto the other track so it's closer and you can wave at all the people.
Oh, I like that. The same one, but it's everything is fine. Nothing bad is going to happen whether you pull the lever or not. But if you do pull the lever, the trolley will go onto the right path and do a sick loop-de-loop.
There's one that's like if you do nothing, 5 people will die. However, if you redirect it onto the empty track, it will interfere with the trolley company's work. It's the capitalist trolley problem.
Yeah, it'll cost management labor dollars and time. So go ahead and hit that switch, buddy. Plow over those people. Oh shit. Hang on. I'm fucking shit up in my room. I'm knocking everything over.
One that I was thinking of was like, if you do nothing, the trolley will run over 5 innocent people. However, if you switch it onto the other track, it will run over Hitler. Knowing that the laws of temporal causality will prevent this, will you still attempt it?
Huh. Will you still attempt it? That's fucking hilarious. Knowing that the laws of causality are what they are, how do you assume I know the laws of causality? Did I ever tell you that cool thing about Guts in Berserk, where Skull Knight tells him causality is like a river, and you're not outside of causality like the gods, but you're like a fish jumping up out of that river.
Yeah, I think you told me this on the Lokaka cast. It was in comparison to like what was going on with Go Beyond, I think.
Getting out of calamity for just brief moments. Yeah, right. Man, rest in peace, Berserk. Can tell him you're sad again now.
Man, all this mindless tank violence is putting me to sleep, I'll tell you what.
Hey, you know, in the comics, they always draw Batman, like, really buff. Like, ripped. Like, huge. You know? Like, he's like Jonathan Joestar. He's got huge fucking arms. He's a tree trunk.
Yes.
That's the end of my statement. I was just remarking that he's got huge JoJo muscles.
You just had to comment on what a beefcake he is.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, you know what? It's because we were talking about Berserk, and I was like, oh, you know who else wears a long cloak and has big muscles? Guts. Batman. You know, there should be art of Batman holding the Demon Slayer. Holding the sword. That'd be cool. Batman could lift it. He's big enough. He's ripped enough. That is the connection. Okay. Batman could lift Demon Slayer. Is that even what it's called?
I gotta find the...
It's called Dragon Slayer. What am I fucking...
Founders Island. Here we go. So now, I need to find the last mine on Founders Island. Gotta switch over to the other island.
Whee! Holy shit, it's 3:46?
Oh.
Alright, let's get this last mine, bro.
Well, we got 2 more mines. But then
right,
we got
let's get these last 2 mines.
But then we got another thing to do after that.
Oh fuck. Alright. Let's get those last 3 things.
Too long you've played Atlas for the burden of people's
It's not okay. Oh god, it's Founders Island. I forgot this place sucks. Cause it's got multiple levels.
Ah shit.
You know what? Why don't we just get the Founders Island mine, and then we'll come back and do the other one, because this could take a while otherwise.
Hmm.
That thing will flatten us. Move! I'm going.
Okay. See, because like this, I came to here, but it's probably underground. In fact, it's definitely underground, but not here.
Weird. All the radio stations are playing that emergency.
Let's see. That was 3, 5. Where is 2's the next closest? Which of course
Did
means
you know that
it's-
flies take off backwards?
I know that. Okay, so it's not 2, which means it's probably all the way down at the south end. No, you know what? It's probably here, at Port Adams, because that was the last area that I wasn't able to access. See, that's me using my brain.
Using the old cranium there.
And God, I sure hope I'm right about that, because I'm going to look really stupid if it's not there.
Just go! Or you want to take the wheel?
Yeah, but that's risk reward. You're gonna look smart if it is.
Ah, look, I'm a genius!
That's risk reward, baby. You see, you bet it all and you want it all back.
Reinforcements are imminent. Master Bruce, the militia has
Wait, then I didn't win anything if I want it all back.
No, I mean like you put your house down on the line, right? You put your whole house, your whole life savings down on this bet, and you hit blackjack. So you won back. You've won your own money again. You doubled your money. You got your money back and you won. You know, whatever. I didn't say it right any of those times, but you know what I mean.
Twin Rattler offline.
Oh, you know, just palling around with my tank brigade that I hacked.
Alpha targets hit a drone.
Good old friendly tanks.
Lost the diamond. Mama offline.
Oh, come on, that didn't.
You just lost control of the drone, Sergeant. Damn it. Authority support. Dragon's been taken out.
I think I just saw a bobcat go past my window.
A bobcat?
Yeah.
Cool. We got bobcats here. One of them ate my cat Elliot.
Oh no.
Yeah, bobcat or a coyote or something. He got out. Got eaten. Hey, we got 2 out of 3 still.
That
We got
happened
another
to
one,
that
so
happened to one of my cats a long
back
time
up to 3
ago.
out of 3 cats. Yeah.
At least that's our
It's so
current.
sad to go from.
At least that's our current theory. Considering we don't know. He just went out one day, didn't come back.
Yeah. Same for us. Exact same for us. But then, you know, we were looking around for him later, and we found his collar, like just his collar. So we were like, oh, well, wherever the fuck he is, he's not identifiable, so we'll never know. You know? Drone hack detected. Yeah, wherever his body ended up, whether he's alive, adopted by a new family, or dead, he doesn't have his collar on him. So we found that, so. Never gonna know.
I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
That's kind of a depressing note to end this episode on.
One explosive device.
Yeah, it was really sad because we had 3 cats, and then, you know, it's like,
You know what? Fuck
you
it.
know,
Let's.
you
We're
go
just.
from seeing 3 cats.
Fuck it. You down to go a little longer on this?
Let's do it.
Okay. Let me find.
You know, you go from seeing 3 cats sitting next to each other at the food bowl eating every day, like the 3 brothers, to just 2, and you're like, oh. But then we adopted a stray, so we're back up to 3, and it's like a beautiful found family once again. Anyway. Batman just saved my ass. Ah! Batman just rear-ended me.
No. That was the criminal's car.
I know it was 2 different guys. I just
Probably had the
I
same
know it was
voice
2
actor
different
though.
Characters.
Good old additional
but
voices.
It's just I'm just taking the audio that entered my ears and making jokes about it.
Good
even
old.
if I have to misinterpret it slightly on purpose.
Good old additional voices.
joke
He's
to
putting
work.
in work.
A little hairier these days.
God bless his heart.
Good old additional voices. Yeah, Patrick Seitz, the voice of Dio, is in this. Troy Baker's in this. Fucking Jonathan Banks is in this, dude. I can't believe that.
Who's Sights play again? Did you, was he just additional voices, or was he... Uh-oh. Are you mad?
Sounds like the cells are getting cramped in GCPD.
No, I'm sorry. I was hitting my vape.
Oh, okay.
I will look it back up for you, but when I went on behind the voice actors, he didn't seem to have any specific one credited to him. Yeah, he's just additional voices. He doesn't have any major characters. Or maybe he does, and I just don't know.
It's Batman! He's got a friggin' tank! Oh god, get us out of here!
Is it down here? I hope it's down here. It'd be really awkward if it wasn't. Oh, never mind. That's the no-go place. Two. Point 2
Some freaks chaining up
on this
dead
map.
bodies. Sounds pretty nasty. Let's go see.
You know what's cool about Berserk's sword
Oh!
from Guts?
It's just right here. Okay.
Hacking now, sir. Sir, a considerable number of militia drones are headed towards your position. Alpha target spotted. Northern sector, Miagani Island. Batman's taking out a drone.
Alright, so check it. So, Guts' sword in Berserk is this giant motherfucking thing. You know what it looks like, yeah?
Yep.
It's the black and silver. Giant sword pointed at the end. It's just a big rectangle. So check this out. Kentaro Miura noted that though large swords were featured before Berserk in series such as Gwyn Saga and Pygmalion, he feels like they were merely drawn big. They never carried an appropriate weight behind them or invoked realistic reactions upon being swung. With the Dragon Slayer, Miura wanted to give the impression that someone with the physique of a pro wrestler may be able to swing it once or twice. So he gave much consideration to how much muscle his main character would need in order to swing such a sword. So,
You just lost control of a drone, Sergeant. Assigning support.
the thing with Guts is that he was a baby found, like, hanging from his mother's dead body, hanging from a tree. You know, like, they hung a pregnant woman, and he just got, like, birthed by her corpse. So he's just a baby hanging by an umbilical cord, and some mercenaries ride by, and they find him. And they're like, hey, look, a baby, it's alive. And they just keep it. So they name him Guts. And they raise him in this mercenary camp, like this is the only family he's ever known. And his dad sells him to, like, this other mercenary dude for gay butt sex with a child. So he has, like, trauma. Like, his fucking father, Gambino, like, sells him to a guy who's gonna fuck him in the ass. And he, like, runs away from camp because of that. But anyway, Guts, from a young age, he lives with these mercenaries, the only life he's ever known. And they give him a sword. Like a sword, like for a grown man when he's a little boy. So from an incredibly young age, like, they don't have any kids' swords. I like how you just ran that guy right the fuck over, smushed him into the wall.
Grand Avenue. Am I?
Oh, sorry.
I am in Grand Avenue.
Slade.
Fuck.
You're there.
Let's just do it then.
Alright, the thing I was saying about Guts was that he was a kid and they gave him a sword sized for, like, an adult. Like, they didn't have a kid's sword for him. So he's been wielding a sword that's, like, too heavy for his size and shape his entire life. So then, when he gets a little bit older, he's, like, in his teenage years, he's wielding, like, this really long sword. Like, it's a long sword. It's fucking huge. Then, when he becomes, like, an adult, he goes to the blacksmith, Godo, and Godo's like, yeah, a long time ago, the king or whatever for his court wanted me to forge like a legendary sword, like for display purposes. And so I made this. And he shows him the Dragon Slayer on the wall, like the big fucking hunk of iron. And he says, yeah, it was kind of like me just getting carried away. You know, like the king wanted this amazing legendary weapon that could slay a dragon, and so I made this, the Dragon Slayer. But when I presented it to the king and his court, they were all like, that's fucking ridiculous. No one's even going to be able to pick that up, let alone slay a dragon with it. Like, you made something stupid. You made a big hunk of metal. Like, this isn't intelligent or regal or grand or cool at all. So Goto just keeps it on the wall of his blacksmith shop. And Guts fucking picks it up off the wall, and he's like, it's perfect. Like, this is just the right weight for me. And he's able to, like, swing it and use it like a sword. So that's the reason, like, Kentaro Miura really put a lot of thought into, like, why a person would use an overly large, ridiculous fuck-off sword. And it's because it's the only one that fits him. It's the only one that suits him.
God damn cobras. I was out of its line of sight, totally. Also, I'm now almost
bullshit.
dead. Oh god, I'm already almost dead. I haven't even killed all the cobras here.
I thought you were a soldier.
Please no. Okay, I gotta back out. This is bullshit.
Jesus Christ, no. But yeah, so they have this thing that they always say about the Dragon Slayer in narration. They always say, it was much too big to be actually called a sword. It was more like a hunk of raw iron with an edge on it. It was much too big to be a sword. But it really is just like a giant hunk of raw iron. It's not enchanted, it's not special, it's not magic. It's just this giant fucking piece of rock. It's like sword-shaped. And Guts uses it to carve through his enemies. He carves through so many demons and apostles and other sort of malevolent beings of malice. Other, like, trolls, whatever. But the point is, I brought all this up. I explained how he could use it even though it's so big. But this is actually what I wanted to say. It's just a piece of iron. There's nothing special about it. But Guts has bathed it in the blood of so many demons and creatures. He has killed so many things with it. Like, their malice sticks to it. So it is now like a powerful, like, demon blood enhanced weapon. Because it's been bathed in blood so many times. It's given so many painful deaths. That now it's like sort of enchanted just with like the memories of doing all that shit already. So anyways, his weapon becomes magic a little bit. It's able to like do damage to ethereal stuff because he's killed so many already with it. Anyway, the Dragon Slayer. Very cool. Great sword. Great series. I want to see Batman holding the Dragon Slayer. I want to see art of that. Does that exist?
I don't know. Probably.
Oh god, what's he doing? What's he doing? He's tailing us. Keep driving.
Could probably find Batman wearing the Berserker armor.
Oh, yeah, I could. Here.
Where the fuck is this last tank?
Because, you know, the Berserker armor has the little ears like Batman. The Berserker armor has a really strong Batman vibe to it.
I wonder if that
He
was.
has like a
I wonder if that
cowl
was.
that can be.
I wonder if that was one of his inspirations for it.
I think very possibly yes, because like Batman's like a dark hero, but he is the good guy still. You
He's
know?
literally the
That's
Dark
Guts.
Knight.
He's the Dark Knight. Yeah, and Guts is the Black Swordsman. So that's the Dark Knight right
I want
there.
to see a. I want to see a crossover where. I want to see a crossover where Guts gets transported to Gotham.
The next mistake will be your last.
Like, I don't know what.
I
What
want to
is
see a crossover
what
where
is he
Batman
fighting?
gets transported to Midland.
Okay, yeah. That's the other part of the crossover. Because you know, like all these crossovers are always like, the first part is like somebody goes to another universe, and then like once they meet up with the other character, they're like, we got to go back to your universe.
Yeah, in order to solve the problem that put you here, of course. But yeah, like, the Berserker armor is like black, like fantasy armor on the chest and arms and legs and everything. But the headpiece is decidedly Batman. Like, it has two little Batman ears, and it's like a cowl that he can remove or not. And like the bottom part of his face is still showing. It's totally Batman.
I did it! Fuck your tank.
Nice, fuck yeah. Fuck your tank, bitch.
Wait, did I do it? Or did I just die?
I think you did. Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Please load the cutscene. Please don't tell me.
Don't leave me in suspense, game. It's leaving
my
me in
God.
suspense. I don't like being left in suspense.
So scared. I'm so scared.
Shame
Oh,
on-
loading?
Fuck!
I would have kept
Oh
it
my
when I was finished
fucking
with you.
god.
I was so close.
Jesus
You saw how
Christ.
close I
thought
was,
you
right?
got it.
You saw
Yeah,
how
it
close
already
I
started
was.
like playing the victory music and everything. What was that?
Well, it was playing the boss battle music technically, but
No.
please don't load me back before I killed all those cobras, because I really don't want to do that again. I feel like we ended a previous session like this, where I said if it loads me back before I killed all the cobras.
Raise the bridges.
Okay.
Getting off.
We're just quitting.
Yes, sir.
That's the end of that. See you next time.
Well, okay, alright. Bye-bye.